I was looking for a solution to haul just your basic hand tools and that sort of thing in the vehicle. I didn't want to drill holes in the trunk, and I didn't want to, trailer or anything like that. And so I was just looking for a quick and easy solution without having to modify the original car. So what I did is I got a piece of cardboard and basically just, kind of cut it to fit inside that well. You can see that there's different little contours and that sort of thing. In fact, this is the cardboard template. I've saved it. It's just up there in this rack, but you can kind of see it's got some cutouts and that sort of thing. And then what I did is I went and I got a piece of plywood. Actually, I had a buddy of mine who had some used plywood, and we cut it out. And just he cut it out for me at work, or brought it to work one day for me. And then I brought it home, and then I did some minor tweaking to it to get it to fit exactly how I wanted, so it fit in the well. And then I got the specific tools that I wanted, floor jack, jack stand, hand tools. That was the main thing. And once I had it laid out, I went ahead and I made some very rudimentary, brackets to hold it in place. And that's really, it was just, you go to Home Depot or Lowe's or hardware store, and I just got some flat stock of different lengths, cut and measure, threaded rod, that sort of thing. And then I went ahead and marked it and drilled my holes into the plywood. And then a woodworking friend of mine, who's a lot better at that stuff than I am, suggested I use T-nuts. I'd never even heard of them. But when you drill your hole, you have these things here. This is what I got, just the Amazon special. And if you look, they are a threaded insert that's got a pretty good tooth on it. And so when you drill your holes, you want to make sure that the outside barrel of this fits snugly into the hole. So obviously, if you're going to use like a 5/16 or a 3/8 bolt or rod, then this is going to be a little bit bigger, and it may take some trial and error to get the right one. But wood glue, got some Titebond wood glue, got these. You set them upside down on the wood, you get yourself a socket and an extension or a little bushing driver or something like that, hit it with a hammer really hard. It sets those teeth, and then the wood glue helps it stay firm in there, and you just let it sit overnight. And then I did that, glued them in place, put my pieces in here, test fit my brackets, and it's not perfect, it's cheap. I got a little magnetic dish there, and I just ran some little screws in there to give it something to hold on to so it doesn't go anywhere. And then this just swings out of the way. This is literally a $5 toolbox at a flea market, old Sears Craftsman. And it's just really what I did is a lot of my extra tools that I had 2Zs and 3Zs and 4Zs of, or extras that I didn't like as much, that's what went in here. And it just makes it easier, someday if I'm on the side of the road, like this particular car. This is my SS, and it's more of a cruiser. And, I'm not afraid to drive this, 50, 75, 100 miles, whatever. And if I do that, it's nice to be able to, use a floor jack or a jack stand if you have to get access, because these cars are so low. The beauty of this is that if I ever want to take the grain car over there to the track or something like that, this whole tray, it's heavy, but it just lifts out. I can take the floor jack out, I can take the toolbox out if I want, and then just pick the whole thing up, since I have two of the same vehicle, and just set it in place, and then it's good to go. So it's a quick and easy way to access or bring tools along with you. It could be anything, but I use it for tools. I'm sure there's other things that you could do the same thing for, but that way I don't have to damage the integrity of the trunk. The weight of the floor jack, the tools, and all of that stuff keeps it in place. It doesn't slide around because it's fit within these, these little, like it'll move a little bit if I move it, but it's pretty heavy. It's going to stay in place. Anyway, just a tip. Hope it helps, and we'll go from there.